I'm MCToon, the worst rapper in the world. Good evening. Tonight, we have part 2 of a 3-part live stream. I have with me Flatter Day Saints. How are you doing?
Pretty good. You know what I mean? Just blessed to be on this flat earth.
All right, we've got Flatter Day Saints. I saw you on Modern Day Debate, and I said, hey, let's get him on here. I looked at your channel.
This is just the beginning, bro.
This is just the beginning, so people know who you are, I guess.
Okay, so I was a drug addict for a long time. Come from, you know, just I was one of those bottom feeder people that you guys probably see, and maybe your parents clutch their purse and lock their door when they walk by. I actually lived with the pastor of a church for a year right before I turned 21. I learned the Bible. We got up every morning at 5 a.m, read the Bible, prayed for an hour. And I had so many questions. I was like that one kid that's always like, well, this is this. And I just didn't understand dinosaurs or anything. And a lot of their explanations like, well, the Bible's metaphoric. It's not literal. And I just had too many questions. And so I got to know the Bible well. And they said, you have to develop your relationship with Christ. And I just didn't understand any of that. I didn't understand, about being born again and anything. So that's just a brief introduction.
You say the earth is what? Flat?
Observably flat.
All right. And so then do you have any evidence for that?
I actually do. I'm glad you asked. So the evidence that I'm going to present is just as good as any evidence you could present, except all I ask people to do is just use their senses that God gave them. Christopher Columbus solved that whole problem. Case closed. There's nothing to see here. Just keep going. The earth is a ball. Keep going.
That's a myth, by the way. Nobody around Christopher Columbus's time thought that the earth was flat. They did not think that he would fall off the edge. He left to go around to the other side to get to India, but he found something in the way, and nobody was surprised by that he didn't fall off. People didn't think the earth was flat at the time.
But like all the old religions, the Mayans, the Incas, all these people who had the symbols for the flat earth, that was just like...
That was much earlier than Columbus. So here's the thing. The ancient cultures, like say the Greek cultures that thought that the earth was flat, what did they think the sun did when it was nighttime? If you're gonna go to them for your cosmology, what did they think the sun did at nighttime? That the sun went into a tunnel at night and traveled underneath and then came out the other side so that it could go across the sky again. They didn't know that people in distant lands, when it was night in Greece, it was daytime somewhere else. They did not know that. And since they did not know that, for them, it was okay to think that the sun went through a tunnel.
Now, according to Michelle Fowler, it's not okay to think the earth is flat.
Correct. Yeah, it is not.
It's not okay to think that.
No,
and
it's
according to Michelle Fowler, astrophysicists are also time travelers because they're looking back in time. And she actually says there's no way you couldn't be. So I guess she was right there with Doc and old Marty when they traveled back in time. I'm just saying, though.
I think it sounds like you're maybe confused about what she's talking about. She's not saying that people are actually traveling to a different part of time. She's saying that because when they look at distant stars and galaxies, the light emitted from them was emitted a long time ago. And so you're seeing what happened a long time ago. It's metaphorical. It's not literal.
Oh, so she's speaking in metaphors?
Yeah, in that sense, yeah, she is, definitely.
Interesting. I wish she would have said that, before I put her icon on my...
Yeah, I think most of the people that listen to her picked up on the metaphor.
Hey, I was going to say, if you want your kids to know the truth, you could direct them to my channel, bro. I'm just saying, though.
Don't think I'll do that.
Okay.
They know the earth is a globe. You were going to show evidence of the earth being flat.
I'm not really computer savvy, so I'm just going to read something to you.
Yeah, I get that sense. Microraptor for 59 sex says the horizon is as straight as I am.
Interesting. That whole DTBDDD or whatever it's called. I just want to put it out there that whole movement is depopulation, bottom line. So, okay, so let me read what I'm going to say. So this is from National Geographic. And it says sea level is the base level for measuring elevation and depth on Earth. Because the ocean is one continuous body of water, its surface tends to seek the same level throughout the world. However, winds, currents, river discharges, and variations in gravity and temperature prevent the sea surface from being truly level. The one thing they didn't say that prevents the water from being truly level is the curvature. So where's the curvature?
Well, the definition of level is a curved surface. Level is a curved surface. Let me read this.
Is that like how Michael Jackson says bad means good?
It comes along with the actual definition of level, which means a curved surface. Level literally means level, and level literally means a curved surface. You seem to have a different definition for level in your head. That's fine. Just show measurements that confirm that level means something other than a curved surface. Then you'd have something. You don't get to redefine the word just because you don't like the meaning.
So it's in there, you just can't see it. It's like one of those mystery flavors that's just white, but it could be
it's
like lemon
because
or orange or cherry.
You have ignorantly used the wrong definition for the word level.
Interesting. So a level surface means curve. Like when you're using a level that you buy at Home Depot with a little bubble in it.
That's a noun, not an adjective. I'm just telling you that two different things might have the same word for their definition. So
interesting. I concede you won, bro. You got me on that point.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. We'll see you later. You couldn't eat.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
You did.
I'm going to respect you, MCToon. You're a good guy.
Do you have any other evidence for the Earth being flat?
My mind is scattered. I bounce around.
I've picked up on that already. Why is all navigation based on a globe?
I don't know. Why are all maps flat?
When you see a flat map and it says there's a projection, you know that it is not actually a flat from a flat data source.
Interesting. When you sound really smart to dumb people, MCToon.
And when you put, and own it, I guess. When you put all of those three legs together, they do not sit flat. You, in fact, have to put them onto a spherical surface in order for them all to match. And those maps are maps used for real navigation for many decades.
Water bends and convex around moving balls, right? It never finds its true level. Yeah.
It does find its level because the definition of level is a curved surface.
Level is curved. Yes. Yeah. In a world where level means curved. All right. You win.
Which is the world we live in. You see, he used the level that
level doesn't look curved, though. If the level was bigger, would it be curved? Because you said level means curved, and that level looks straight.
That is the level, the noun level, not the adjective level.
I like how you threw that SS in there. Good one, MCToon.
GNSS?
Yeah, you just threw the SS in there. Good one. Keep going.
That's what that is. That's the initials for what it is.
Well, it isn't what it isn't, you know?
Yeah, see here. GNSS. This is the one right here that's critical. You can see standpoint 1212. He did 4 different measurements.
Mm-hmm. So horizontal means curve too, then, I guess, right?
No. If it were flat, the drop would be 0. And if the Earth is spherical, the drop would be greater than 0, and the drop is 1.28 feet.
And if the person that you're quoting from is in a paid shill, then the scales haven't fallen off his eyes yet.
If you disbelieve something, just disbelieving it doesn't refute it. You actually need to show something to the contrary. So there you go.
You know, Lucifer's the bearer of light, bro. Just saying, though.
Yeah, it's a different topic again. So Microraptor says, what's the definition of the word charge? Which definition of the word charge is the correct one?
Usually when the DA picks up the paperwork in the morning after you've been arrested. Charge.
There you go. I've never experienced that version of the word charge before. Saeed Ahmed says, is Faturday Saints playing dumb on purpose? I think it comes naturally. But could you confirm?
Hey, bro, just check out my channel, bro. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'll die for this, bro. I love Flat Earth.
Stringer News 1 says, beam me up, Scotty. Are you Scotty? I'm not Scotty.
Cool story. Speaking of Leonard Nimoy, he was asked once, what's the difference between science and science fiction? And he said nothing. There is no difference.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying, though.
So many things wrong with that at the same time.
Right?
We were talking about
meaning curve at the same time. Right?
We were talking about Scotty, not Leonard Nimoy, and it wasn't Leonard Nimoy that you misquoted. It was
whatever. You know, you
Captain
get what I'm saying. It was one
Captain Kirk that you misquoted, and he didn't say that. Oh my gosh. But there's like 4 or 5 billion people that believe in God at least and agree that the earth is a globe. That's the biggest failure
those are the people
ever.
That are really duped, bro. Those are the people that really are
That's
duped.
the biggest failure ever, to have people not believe in God, that somehow billions of them believe in God. Weird.
Yeah. Hey, maybe I'll just masturbating, bro. You know what I mean?
It could be. That might just be what you're doing. That wraps up the topic of the you not understanding flat earth. All right. 5G. What do you think about that?
985477. We got automated wide-ranging anti-hail protection method and a network. Patent number 201-4035-3396.
Okay, all right. It's getting old. What's your point?
If they can do all this, they can actually stop the rain. Rain is the number one enemy of 5G, and that's why it hasn't rained in California for a long, long time, and that's why they're chopping down all the trees.
Okay, hold on.
Trees are the second enemy of 5G.
Hold on a second. What how many patents are you on? Have you been granted that you are listed on?
I have never been granted a patent. I've never applied for one.
So you don't actually know anything about the patent process, or maybe you know some. How many patents have you been involved in? Maybe not just. Here's the deal. My audience members know a little more about patents than you apparently, because getting a patent granted doesn't mean that it works or that it is in use. How does that have anything to do with the next thing you said, where you claimed that they can stop the rain? Again, a patent existing does not mean it works or it is in use. It just means it
doesn't work either, MCToon.
Exactly. It means exactly nothing. It means that they were the first person to think of that idea. That's it. So if there are already clouds, because then there's water in the air, they do cloud seeding. They don't do it very often, and because it's expensive and it doesn't work very well.
Interesting. Where do you think all the NASA money that they get for going to outer space really goes? Goes into cloud seeding, bro. I'm just saying, though.
But you were saying that they are somehow stopping rain. Cloud seeding is to start rain. It's the opposite. So
is it really? Okay.
Yes.
Cool story, bro.
Got no idea. John Everyman is saying, put 1 in chat if you want Mallory back. Got a lot of 1s. Oh, somebody in Pasadena said it just rained there today. Asylum says, so will I get a yes or no, or just scared? So will you go to
chemtrail? It was probably them chemtrail rain that they come down with the Morgellons in it.
Oh my gosh.
You like that one, MCToon?
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Morgellons don't exist.
Exactly. Right. It is so dumb.
Hey, if I reach one of your audience members, bro, then my job here is complete, bro.
What? It rains Morgellons. Say that again.
So yeah, all the webs that come out, those are Morgellon webs, bro. Morgellons are in your hair. They're 1/10 the circumference of your hair, bro. You got Morgellons, everybody's got them, bro. Thanks to our government. We love our government.
Oh my gosh. Oh, have you heard that birds aren't real? Did you hear about that too? Did you hear about that too?
There's a lot of drone birds out there. I've taken pictures of them.
Oh.
But for the most part, most birds are real. Some of them aren't.
Whoa, tell me.
It is what it is.
Oh, expand on the drone birds, please.
I mean, I don't know much about them, and there's not too much info on the internet because they've kept it pretty tight-lipped. But I have a Nikon P1000. I got a Nikon D850. I got a Nikon D500, 150 to 600 lens, 200 to 500 lens, bro. I've taken pictures of these things. Nothing new to me, bro.
The drone birds.
You're not going to shock me with too much, bro. I've seen some pretty sick stuff, bro.
You're the one.
I come from the bottom, bro. I come from the very bottom, bro.
No doubt, no doubt.
Bro.
Oh, you're good for entertainment.
I put some comedic effort into what I say too.
That is faux shizzle.
They're either drone birds, bro, or they're controlled by some 5G frequency. I don't know. Hey, check out Murder of Crows.
That is definitely
Santa Barbara.
That is definitely the most rational explanation for it. Is that 5G? I guess you and me, as you and me have determined
anything, bro.
in this conversation.
Science, bro. I didn't agree to any of it.
Level means flat. You don't have measurements of. Level means curved.
You just said level means flat, bro. You just said it.
Level means curved.
Flip there, MCToon,
you don't have measurements of level meaning flat. I do have measurements of level being curved.
But yeah, rain stops the 5G signal.
How?
That's why they're making it not rain, bro. Trees also stop it too. That's why they're
how does rain block or interfere at all with 5G?
The raindrops and the moisture interfere with the millimeter wave signals. I don't know how it works.
I believe that you don't know how it works.
The only thing that would surprise me is if you came out of the closet and said, you know what? I don't need money from NASA anymore. The scales fall off my eyes. I see the true shape of the earth. That's the only thing that would surprise me.
I can't.
Even that wouldn't surprise me, bro.
I'm right now wearing NASA underwear and NASA pants, so I can't do that right now. Neil deGrasse Tyson. We call him NDT.
Because you've met him.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he's a really good actor. I like how his hands shook when he did the mic drop, bro.
We see him every month at the monthly secret meeting at the moon base. Plus,
use that to take the air out of people's lungs, huh?
How does that work?
It depletes the oxygen molecule in your lungs, bro.
Explain.
Hey, coupled with the mask, bro, people are gonna be dropping like flies pretty soon once they get that vaccine, bro.
Explain how this works. It's actually on my website. To nobody's surprise, MCToon.net/60 gigahertz. 60 GHz has all the information you'd want on 60 gigahertz.
You did. You said 6 3 times. All right. You
60 gigahertz. Yeah.
Good one.
And I'm not going to say Beetlejuice 3 times because you know what happens then. Well, no, we meet the annual meeting, or sorry, not the annual, the monthly meeting is on the secret NASA moon base. Next Thursday is the annual breakdancing competition. Last year, in a big upset, Simon Dan beat Neil deGrasse Tyson. The showdown will be amazing next week. What do you think happens to that? That's again Van Vleck 1947 on my website. You don't even know what it is. You don't have you really don't have an opinion on it. I know what it
is, and I know it's not good for you. I know that.
You don't know what it is. You don't know that. You don't know what new thing of 5G you think is bad for you. You're just making up crap because you want it to try to come to a conclusion with numerology. That's a completely meaningless thing. Nobody gives a damn about numerology. It's stupid. So, again, I'll ask you again, what is the new feature in 5G that makes it bad?
Like I said, I'm not sure about all that stuff.
But you said you were certain. You said you were certain about it, but you didn't support. You didn't support your evidence that they're cutting down, that they're stopping the rain, right?
Well, I was getting to it, but you interrupted me. And you said the patents don't matter. So
yeah, patents doesn't mean that they're in use. You need to show that they're in use.
But level means curve, right?
It's Gennady Padalka.
Well, Peggy Whitney broke the record for 666 days, bro.
No, it's not the record. Gennady Padalka has the record for 878 days.
Okay, great. But Peggy Whitney at the time did break a record for 666 days in space. Now the record's been broken. All I'm saying is she was up there for 666 days in space. Do you confirm or deny that, MCToon?
Which means nothing. Okay, so you're admitting that space exists. Thank you. I guess
that's all you got out of there, huh?
Holy Smalls has an excellent point. Doesn't the Bible talk against numerology? Have you not read Leviticus?
So, like Lucifer tried to quote the Bible.
Have you not read Leviticus? You're not to use numerology.
Cool story, MCToon.
Stringer News 1, the box of rocks is feeling mighty smug right now. Indeed he is. Connell Silverfur says, Flatter Day, everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to you. I award you no points.
Thank you.
And may God have mercy on your soul. Chris Hoffman says that you're a shoddy excuse for a con man and terrible at it, only driving people away from his Lucifer-based beliefs in magic rocks.
Bro.
You admitted that space exists.
Did I really?
Yeah, by citing how long somebody was in space.
Yeah, okay. You got me there. Whoops.
You don't understand 60 gigahertz is not in use for 5G. You also don't understand that it does not take your breath away, as you said. You just claimed that basically. Here's the thing: saying that is not true. It is a lie, making you a liar. Where do you get this wrong information about 5G from anyway?
And I read a lot of stuff about it. I don't have any formal training in electromagnetic frequencies.
No doubt that's the truth there.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. So, hey, don't take what I say. Just do your own research, people.
I did. Right? Yes. Everything he says is wrong.
I know you guys are probably clinging at that, trying to make us look bad, but it ain't gonna happen with me, bro.
Clinging at what? I mean, you guys make yourself look bad. We don't have to.
Straws,
we don't have to.
Hey, I can make myself look bad. I don't need your guys' help.
Exactly. Rick Sanchez says, when Mallory looks like a genius compared to you, you need to reevaluate some things. FDS.
Interesting. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Do you know who Mallory is?
I can only imagine it's the little meme girl that you call her a flirt, whatever, where you dressed up like some furry animal with devil horns and tried to make fun of her. I didn't listen to the whole debate. She sounds young. That's all I know. She sounds like a young girl.
She says she's 37.
Yeah. Have you ever even seen her before?
I've not, but I know somebody that has, and he confirmed that she is that age. Holy Smalls says, laugh out loud. He's afraid of fats, food grade additives, and sugar. That is what's in the vaccine. Yeah. Is he just coming from a position of fear of everything? I think he's just a sheep.
I'm not going to inject anything in my body.
He follows whatever wackadoodle stuff somebody else says is the wackadoodle idea du jour.
100 years ago, from the beginning of time until recently, right? And now everybody's getting sick from all kinds of stuff. They got you guys walking around wearing face diapers. You guys are afraid to breathe air. It's ridiculous. The mark of the beast is here, you guys. You guys don't see it. It's really sad.
Even with a mask on, you can breathe air. The physics is probably beyond you. I won't go into that. LB Stuff Things and More says, what does he think of gravity? I joined late. And then a heart, and I don't know what color that is because purple heart, because when I hover over it, it says purple heart. I'm colorblind. So, what do you think of gravity?
I mean, what do you guys think about Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny?
The question was, what do you think of gravity?
And the question I'm asking you in response is, what do you think of Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny?
Okay,
it's an interesting myth that little kids believe, and little kids growing up believing. It's really sad.
So
buoyancy, density and magnetism and centrifugal force debunk gravity. I open-handedly dismiss gravity. Bye-bye, gravity.
So all right. So how does that? So there is a downward accelerating force, right?
Yeah, cool, bro. Okay. Yeah, magnetism, buoyancy, density.
But lead is diamagnetic. Why does it go down still?
Like I said earlier, MCToon, you sound really smart to stupid people. Gravity doesn't exist. It's a myth. Next question.
Rick Sanchez, I have 3 words for FDS. Poverty of intellect. Atmosphere.
Okay, so there's a half sphere over us. It's a dome. Atmosphere. We live under a dome.
Atmosphere.
That's how rainbows are made. You can't recreate a rainbow in the house unless you have a concave mirror.
Say that again.
You cannot recreate a rainbow inside a house unless you have a concave mirror. You can recreate prisms of light that are straight, but you cannot recreate a rainbow. Like I always say, if I'm wrong, bro, I'll admit it. Just show me I'm wrong.
Will you actually?
Yeah, I will. If you can show me I'm wrong.
Okay, so say it one more time. What about in a garage?
Oh my God. Just show what you're going to show,
Would it work in a garage without a convex, whatever mirror?
Show what you're going to show, bro, so I can eat crow.
Just a basic light.
Okay. Interesting. Is that light traveling at 186,000 miles per second?
All right, here we go.
Classic.
Turns on the water. Water spritzes up little droplets into the air, and look at that. A rainbow.
Cool. And there's no concave mirror anywhere.
There is no mirror in there.
How do you know? I mean, I don't know that. I can't see the whole garage. I'm not there for the experiment. I don't know if that's Photoshop,
Yeah.
bro.
So now
did you do that experiment yourself?
this is the time where you be honest and you say you were wrong. Admit
it's
that
real
you were
'cause it looks so
wrong,
fake.
like you said you would. Admit that you're wrong. Go ahead. Go ahead and admit that you were wrong because you made a claim and I just disproved it. All right. So that's, yeah, you're a complete asshole. What a piece of garbage you are.
Whoa. Hey, is that the 6th or the 7th time you just cussed?
What a complete piece of garbage.
Oh, I thought you were going to cuss for the 8th time. Because I know I saw...
I kicked him. I hate people like that. Latter-day Saints, you are completely worthless human being. You don't deserve anything that you get. To just... You're a liar, an absolute liar. You said if you were shown to be wrong, you would admit it. I showed that you were wrong, and you refused to admit it. You're a liar. That's what you are. The whole time you lied. You never had one piece of evidence. It's just claim after claim after claim after claim. And I show that you're wrong, and you just deny it because you're a liar. Latter-day Saints, you are a worthless human being. You have no value. You all of your talk, you're just a bell, clanging bell with no value. An absolute liar. That's what you are. And then to talk about kids like that.